Hello, welcome back. This is On Track GP. I'm Jamie Chambers, and this is the 10 most expensive cars sold at auction. Number 10, the 1991 Jordan 191. It was sold for $1.25 million in 2021 by Speedmaster Cars. It's Jordan's first F1 car. Michael Schumacher made his debut in this car, replacing Bertrand Gachot in the 1991 Belgian Grand Prix. Qualified in P7 but retired with clutch problems on the opening lap. It would be Schumacher's only race in the Jordan, having been poached by Benetton immediately after the race. Number 9, the 1982 Ferrari 126 C2. Sold for $1.54 million in 2019 by Sotheby's, sole survivor of the 7 126 C2s constructed by Ferrari for the 1982 season. One victory in this chassis for Patrick Tembe at the German Grand Prix, also driven by Mario Andretti to pole position and a podium finish at the Italian Grand Prix. Number 8, 1992 Williams-Renault FW194B. Sold for $2.7 million at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in 2019 by Bonhams to a renowned private collector. The chassis of the FW140B was driven by Nigel Mansell in the first 5 races of 1992, taking pole and victory in each one. He swapped it with teammate Riccardo Patrese, who raced it from the British Grand Prix onwards. It was driven by Sebastian Vettel in 2022 British Grand Prix on the morning of the race as it was running on carbon neutral fuel. Number 7, the 1993 McLaren MP4 8A. Sold for $3.6 million at the Les Grands Marques at Monaco by Bonhams in 2018. Ayrton Senna scored 5 victories in 1993 with this car in his final full season in F1 before his death in 1994. This chassis, number MP486, was the car Senna used to win the Monaco Grand Prix for the 6th and final time, a record that still stands today. Number 6, the 2010 McLaren MP4 25A. Chassis 25A01 sold for $4.8 million by Sotheby's in 2021. Driven by both Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button in 2010, shared by 2 world champions. Hamilton went wheel to wheel as he battled Michael Schumacher in this car at that year's Chinese Grand Prix. Number 5, the 2002 Ferrari F2002. Sold for $5 million at Sotheby's auction in Abu Dhabi. It took 15 wins, 11 poles and 15 fastest laps in 19 races that year. This chassis was victorious in San Marino, Austria and France. Michael Schumacher levelled with Juan Manuel Fangio on 5 world titles with the F2002. Number 4, the 1998 Ferrari F300. Sold for $5.3 million at Sotheby's auction in Monterey, California. Served as a base for what was to come for Ferrari, with Michael Schumacher missing out on the title to Mika Häkkinen. This particular chassis never lost a race, with Schumacher winning the 4 races he entered in this car, the Canadian, British, French and Italian Grand Prix. Remains the only chassis to do at least 3 races and win all of them. Number 3, 2001 Ferrari F2001. Sold by Sotheby's in 2007 for $5.5 million in New York. Schumacher won 9 races in this car in 2001, with this particular chassis taking victory with him at the Hungarian and Monaco Grand Prix. He drew level with Alain Prost in this car, taking 4 world titles. Number 2, 2003 Ferrari F2003. Sold for $10.7 million by Sotheby's in an auction in Geneva. This chassis, number 229, was driven to 7 race victories in 2003 by Michael Schumacher. One of only 4 Schumacher Ferrari chassis to take 5 or more wins in a World Championship winning season. And number 1, the Mercedes W196R, sold for $19.6 million by Bonhams in 2013 at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Driven by Juan Manuel Fangio when he took the 2nd of his 5 titles in 1954. This chassis, number 6, won in Germany and Switzerland before being driven by Hans Hermann to P4 in Italy. Mercedes' first entry into F1 was with this car. It's the most expensive F1 car ever sold and the 5th most expensive car ever sold at auction. So there you have it. That is the 10 most expensive cars sold at auction. This has been On Track GP. I've been Jamie Chambers. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.